everybody, and welcome back to the LB Hack 'em Up channel. I'm LB Hack 'em Up, and I only did that intro because Val's here, and that's what they do on GGK. Thank you so much for stopping by for this newest episode of Playthings of the Gods. We don't have a Savvy tonight, but we do have a guest. We're going to go around and introduce everyone in a moment, but first I would like to say thank you, everyone, all of the followers, because we have 300 followers now. More than that, and we're doing a giveaway. So if you would like to enter that giveaway, please click that link, comment on that Twitter post, and you will be entered in to get a set of dice and a custom-made tumbler by the very Ren Reckless of the Hack Recklessly channel. Yeah, we're really excited about that happening, and we're super hyped to hit 300 so quickly after we hit 200. So thank you for that, and let's get into things. Like I said, I'm LB Hack 'em Up. This is my channel. This is where I'll be. We're going to go around and have everybody. I'll start with Sarah so that Val can get a hang of it, even though that's exactly what we do on everything else. But Sarah, who are you and who are you playing tonight?
Hey everybody, I'm Sarah. I'm at the Hype Goblin on all of the internet social media things. I will be playing Nismat, the Dragonborn Barbarian.
We're very happy to have you back this week.
Happy to be here. I missed you guys.
Next up is Tanya.
Hey, I'm Tanya. You can find me at Tanya Roland everywhere, where I do pretty much nothing, just like in real life. Or you can find me in my podcast, Spider Facts with Billy. It's an improv, stupid podcast where I pretend to be an 8-year-old boy who really likes spiders. And tonight I will be playing Moxie, a female tiefling bard.
Awesome, thank you so much. Miss Rachel, go ahead.
Oh, hey, that's me. Hi, I'm Rachel Elizabeth. Tonight I will be playing Talon, the Elven Ranger, and her trusty Bloodhawk sidekick, Root, who's up in his little perch there. Yeah, you can find me here on Twitch at Rachel Elizabeth. That's about the only place I'm even doing anything anymore because I'm terrible at social media. Sorry.
Oh, me too. And speaking of not having any social media, Kelly.
Who literally has barely any. I love it. Hello, my name is Kelly. I am playing Nazira, who is a drow rogue. And you can find me here. And that's really basically about it. Not a whole lot. I'm boring.
Wonderful. And last but not least, our super exciting, our first guest, and our very special guest, Val, or at the Kraken's Crown. Please introduce yourself, where we can find you, and who you're playing tonight.
Hello, everybody. I am Val at the Kraken's Crown on Twitter and Twitch. You can find me over on my Twitch channel along with Savannah at Game Nights GGK. I run and or play in games there on Thursdays through Sundays. So come check it out. It's a lot of fun. And tonight I'm going to be playing. I need to remember Matthias Loop, the half-drow warlock.
Yeah, and before we get started with everything, I have updated the ways that you guys can interact with the stream. If you look below, you can see that there are things that you can do with bits, and there are things that you can do with channel points. One of the things that I will note is if you spend 15,000 channel points, you can give me disadvantage on the next roll. So you can do that if you want. It'll be super fun for you guys. But there's a lot of other things you can do. Very exciting, very fun. And I guess I don't have anything else, any other announcements, so we're going to get right into it. Miss Rachel, would you like to do our last time on? Oh, we have to do a Fanthorpe. Thank you. Okay. Everyone ready? In 3, 2, 1. Thanks, the Hype Goblin, for that Fanthorpe. Love you. Alright, now we're gonna get into it. Miss Rachel, are you ready?
Oh, I'm ready.
Let's do it.
I apologize for any background noise. There's Sea of Thieves going on next to me.
Perfect.
Previously on Playthings of the Gods, obviously alarmed by the strange voice that emanated from Talon that was not her own, promising that they had no control over their fates and were just playthings. They peppered her with questions. Offering no real answers and bolting from the room, the others decided not to press her any further and continued with their mourning, letting the mystery hang over the group as they went about their day. They were each paid handsomely by Toget for helping Will return him, and he agreed to provide them with horses for their journey as they were headed into the desert. They headed into town to collect the things they would need to travel, ingredients for healing potions, etc., and they made their way back to the manor to say their goodbyes. After a day's travel, they made camp, hunted for dinner, and Moxie helped forage and wanted to learn about medicinal and edible herbs from Talon, who was more than happy to help teach her the ways of the wood. The first night passed without incident as they enjoyed the dinner made extra delicious by Moxie's foraging and had an uneventful watch. The next night, after traversing a river in their trek, they laid their things out by the fire to dry. Talon and Alhina settled into first watch. Alhina showed Talon her star chart, and they spent the night discussing constellations and some of the stories behind them. While Nazira was in her trance, her train of thought drifted towards a feeling of falling backwards as she moved into a deeper state. She had a sensation of being pulled down, trapped, straining to rise as her arms were pulled down. She could hear voices behind her in a strange language, weapons clanging. Just as she felt like her body was going to rip in two, she fell forward and woke. Visibly raised handprints, 2 different sizes, burning into her forearms. Her friends, alarmed, had no explanation for the strange phenomena. The rest of the evening passed without incident, and they continued their travel the next day into thicker forest. The next night, Moxie and Nazira took the first watch, and mysterious fog started to form around them, and Moxie heard a noise in the brush. So, of course, she went to check it out, and they were immediately attacked. Nazira, grappling with an orc, yelled, "Bitches, get up, we've got orcs," and they pissed. With that, Alhina, Nismat, and Talon awoke, and they entered the fray. Nismat, in an absolute rage that anybody was hurting her friends, hurled herself at the barbarian and tumbled off into the brush. Nazira attacked anyone in her sights with her short bow. Talon, only alive because of Alhina's chalice constellation healing magic, launched herself into the woods in search of the archer who kept pelting her with arrows. Moxie, throwing spells at their attackers, ended up taking the brunt of the aggression from the opposing druid, and with a well-placed distraction from Root and Alhina's healing, she was revived just in time. They battled their attackers, eventually destroying them one after another. And when we last left our adventurers, after searching the bodies, they decided to drag them towards a bear den because, as we all know, feeding woodland creatures is Talon's favorite way to dispose of them. They found some tracks that seemed bear-like and moved towards a cave as a couple feathery poof balls came rolling out of the cave mouth. Baby owl bears! Talon tried to convince her friends not to touch the babies as Mama and Papa Owlbear appeared at the entrance to the cave.
Thank you so much. As always, that was always so wonderful to hear. Your recaps amazing. And thank you very much, Classic, for those advantages. I will add that to Nismat since she was not here last time. I'm going to keep that one there, though, because that belongs to our dear friend, Alhina, who is not here right now. So, we are going to pick up where we left off. You guys are going to, you're right in front of this owlbear cave. And I assume you guys would like to not be eaten. So what would you like to do?
I'm trying to convince everybody not to go touch the baby owlbears. We just
Right.
want to back away slowly. I'm adamant about it. I don't know if they're going to listen to me.
I feel like Moxie would have a little bit of an idea since she runs a circus and has probably one in a cage that they try not to treat horribly like most circuses. So I don't really say anything, but I kind of am just quiet and like looking over at Talon and like seeing what anybody else is doing.
Anyone else doing anything or just backing away slowly?
I made a good girl roll. I will back away slowly.
Back away. Just back away.
Bless.
We brought them dinner. We
You
saw their
did.
cute babies. Let's just
Why don't-
back away. Let them eat dinner, you know, in
Sure.
peace.
Why don't one of you make me a animal handling check real quick? Just check.
Mine's only +2, so probably not me.
Mine's the same, so probably not. Maybe Talon, since she lives in
Oh,
the woods.
She's on it. Go Talon. Jump on it.
Jump on it. What'd you get?
Even with my +6, we only got 16.
That's not bad.
But I mean,
To be fair, could have been worse.
could have been worse.
Yeah, the owl bears kind of they're more interested in the food than they are in you guys. The babies come moving over, and the parents seem to like push forward so that they are on your side of the food to put themselves between you and the babies. But they are more interested in the food than you guys, so you are welcome to scurry on out of there if you'd like.
Yes.
That is correct.
Yeah.
That is correct. All right. So you guys have, I guess, Alhina will let you guys know that you should continue on heading east and get closer. You're getting to the thick of the woods. For Val's reference, they are in the Southwood, which is between Succumber and the Grey Peak Mountains, right on the edge of the Anorak Desert. So they're sort of traveling through the woods to get to the other side. Is there anything you guys want to do while you're traveling today?
Would you say we were going over the river and through the woods?
You already went over the
I know,
river, and now
it's
you
just
are
to
going through
grandmother's
the-
house we go.
Oh, you're
Wait,
yeah.
which grandma? Whose grandma are we going to
no,
see?
to-
It's
to
grandmother's house
Lythander.
we go.
To Lythander's house we go.
Yes, exactly.
Did we? So we saw the owl bear. Did we get a long rest at some point? Did I just zone out? And miss that?
No. You fought the orcs, and that kind of happened. Well, yeah. I think you guys could have gotten a long. I'll say you guys got a long rest there. Because
After the orcs or before?
before the orcs.
Oh, okay. In that case, I'm gonna need to cure wounds myself. I'm not doing horrible, but
Well, wasn't it on first watch that the orcs attacked? So, right?
I was gonna give
think
it
it
to
was-
you, but if you're gonna logic
No,
me,
no, I just meant because it was night, so we probably would have just
Yeah.
gone back to camp and slept for the night, right? And then started
Sure.
out in the morning.
I
Yeah.
forgot to ask too. Do
That
I
would've
need to
been-
mark off any HP on Nismat from the fight?
Why don't you just mark off like 20?
20. Okay.
You have like 300, right?
49, but if you want to make it 300, I mean, you can make that call, DM.
well, I'm down half. So either way, I'll just
Yeah.
keep my 14 and then give myself a cure wounds. And per your rules, that adds 13 back to me.
Yeah.
The Moxie's feeling pretty damn good right now.
Hell yeah. All right. You guys ready to continue on?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Cool. You mount back on your horses. Nismat, who still has not named her horse, you have a Clydesdale that is sort of a dark brown with the white leg hair, and very dark black mane. He is a workhorse. This is probably the actually, let me double check and make sure that it is a he before I go too far.
It's a stud.
Oh, I didn't say if it was or wasn't, so that's up to you.
For RP's sake, we'll hold off on naming Nismat's
Sure.
horse until Savvy can be here, but Nismat's going to have Savvy talk to her horse and ask
Okay.
if the horse has a name already that he'd like to be called by.
Absolutely.
I can also speak to animals.
Oh, you can? Oh,
Yes. If you would like to do that, or we can wait for Savvy. That's up to you.
Talon, will you ask my horse what his name is?
You want me to ask your horse what is? Okay, yeah, sure.
I'm
like,
like,
hey, me
yeah.
too.
Horse.
Do all of them.
You all named all your horses already. I'm not changing it.
I'm keeping my name. It's fantastic.
Talon cast speak with animals.
All right.
I already talked to
go-
mine. I know his name's Geo,
Mhm.
so.
You guys go. You walk over to the Clydesdale, and he seems very calm and kind. He's been doing a lot of hard labor for most of his life, and he will let you know that his name is Dante. Or that's what he was called before.
His name is Dante.
Does he have a favorite food? Does he prefer oats over? Is there a certain brand of oats or type?
Dante, what's your favorite snack? Do you like oats, carrots, apples?
Apples.
He likes apples, Nismat. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I have one in my bag. Do you want to give it to him?
Yes.
Okay.
If
I'll
he
pull out
wants
an
it.
apple. And I'll give it to Nismat to give to the horse.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Bless you. All right. Horse named. And you guys begin your journey. on this beautiful day. You are getting towards the desert, so it's actually getting a lot warmer. Those of you wearing the thicker clothing will probably want to dress down a little bit. But I would like everyone to make a perception check, please, as we're continuing in.
23.
Damn.
17.
That's a dirty 20 from me.
Kelly.
Sorry.
I need to get you actual dice.
I have some.
Are you using D&D Beyond on your phone?
Yeah.
Do you want my iPad?
Fuck it, I'm gonna use my dice.
Or just we could just put it. Should I just go hook up a second monitor for her right now?
Yeah, no, not right now.
Okay.
14.
14. Okay, you guys all hear some movement ahead. It's not quite on the trail. Not that you're following any specific trail, but there is quite the commotion. As you hear a voice, it sounds to be trying to reason with something, and a lot of plant movement.
Maybe it's another talking tree. Should we
Maybe.
go say hi?
I mean, we can.
Sure.
Hey, last time I barged in, everybody gave me a lot of shit for it, so I'm
Yep.
gonna be in the back of the pack this time.
Well, when Nismat and I barge in places, we get invited to parties, so we'll go first.
You just have to be smaller than you actually are and look more unassuming than you actually are.
You'd think I'm the bard. You'd think people invite me to parties, but I don't hold a candle.
It's
I'll
the
go in the
horns,
back.
man. They don't trust the horns.
Yeah, it is the tiefling part. I dig it. It's fine. They're prejudiced. That's great.
All right, you guys move
My
forward.
heart.
Are you guys going stealthily or just walking?
Walking.
Yeah.
Fair enough. As you walk,
Nismat doesn't stealth.
that's true.
Arm in arm, like always.
You guys push forward and you move into a tree line, and you do see sort of this wild green shape moving around. And as you come into this area that you have a better view, you see what looks to be a mass of roots and vines and like mushrooms growing out of it, but clearly a two-legged, maybe arms, mostly tentacles, being made out of plants. And it is dragging I would say cute, if I may, a very thin, gray-skinned man into it with white hair and red eyes, and he seems to be being consumed by this plant. Val, is there anything that Matthias would like to say in this moment?
Okay, now just hear me out for a second. We can talk through this. I think this has all been a misunderstanding. Do I see them all coming through?
Yes, they were not being quiet.
As he's dragged across the ground, looks over to them and waves. Oh, hi. Can you help me, please?
Are you in distress? Is this...
I am. I think he's going to eat me.
Oh.
Matthias's legs disappear into the gut of this thing. Would you guys like to join this initiative?
Sure.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah, let's help him.
I'm gonna grab my bow.
I was waiting for them to say, no, we're just...
No.
No, we'll just
He's
wait.
got it.
Let's go.
Ruth's
Matthias
just gonna
has it.
call from the tree while we watch this happen.
Yeah.
18 for Nismat.
Okay, sorry, I should write this down.
Wait, what is engulfing you? A plant?
It's like Swamp Thing if Swamp Thing didn't have any intelligence.
Okay.
Swamp Thing tentacle monster. I got an 18 as well.
Okay.
Moxie rolled a 6.
Okay. Go ahead, Val, to roll initiative as well.
Yeah, I rolled a natural 1, so that's going to be a 4. Good start.
Really setting the tone tonight.
Yeah.
LB, do you use Dex as tiebreakers?
No, yeah, I'll just. Oh, sorry, dex. I thought you meant like a deck of cards, and I was like, I don't know what that means, but yes, dexterity, yes.
What's Talon's dexterity?
Modifier or flat out
The-
dexterity?
The mod. I get a +3.
I get a +5.
Okay, so you'll go before me.
Dang. All right. Kelly.
I got a 7.
Okay. Moxie, you got a
Okay.
6, right?
Yeah, it's correct.
All right.
My D&D Beyond is like going on the fritz right now, so I'm like, oh
That's
shit, what
totally
are all my
fine.
things?
Open it on the
Alright.
computer.
Is that everyone? 1, 2, 3, or 5. All right.
I tried.
Let's go, champ. Talon, you're up first. What would you like to do? This thing is already looking like it's been hurt. It's not. Definitely not at full strength.
I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, we didn't have a long rest. I can't do that, did we?
Not after.
No, not after. Okay, then I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna throw an arrow right at it. My bow.
Okay.
I thought you meant with your hand.
Yeah. I'm just gonna throw an arrow at him. See how it goes.
Does a 28 hit?
Sure does. I don't even have to look for that.
I figured, but I thought I'd be polite. I don't know what this thing is. 11 damage.
All right. Good job. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
No, I'm still kind of in shock. I
Fair.
don't,
Fair. All right. Next up is gonna be Nazira. No, I'm sorry, Nismat.
I would like to bonus action rage.
Please do.
Where do I mark that up? Mark that off here. And I would like to recklessly attack it with
Please
my
do.
warhammer.
Mhm.
Does a 21 hit?
It does.
Cool. 8 points of light. Oh no, wait. Oh, I rolled the wrong one. Hang on, that was the wrong one. 10 points of bludgeoning.
To
I was like, why is it
Gryffindor.
piercing for a warhammer? That doesn't sound right.
That's not right. All right. Anything like that was your action, bonus action. You only have one attack now, right?
See.
Oh. All right. Next up is Nizira. What would you like to do? Ma'am?
I'm going to try shooting it with my arrow. And I might need some help because D&D Beyond is being stupid. And
That's
I'm
fine.
trying to get signed it. And it's not working. So I'm
That's-
having difficulties at the
All right.
moment.
Roll me a D20.
I got a 7.
All right. Hold on. Hold on. All right. The pit of despair. Let me see. The AC is, well, you could hit it. If I pull up your character sheet, I can tell you if you did.
Kelly, I
D&D
dropped your
Beyond,
character
everyone.
I dropped
you
a screenshot of your character sheet for you in the Discord.
Oh my god, I love you so much.
No problem. If you need anything else off of it, let me know and I'll screenshot it for you.
What's
You're
the plus to
beautiful.
hit?
On what
6.
weapon?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So what? It was 13. 13 does
Mhm.
not hit.
Okay.
Do you have 2 attacks or just 1?
Just the one.
Okay.
Since I'm not doing a sneak attack at the moment.
What would you like to hide as a bonus action?
I do want to hide.
Oh, okay. Why don't you roll me that, please?
So, wow, 7's just my lucky number today.
Okay. There it is.
There it is. Just the fucking 7s.
All right. You see these, Matthias. You see these people coming in. One is a large dragonborn that you've never seen one like this before. Blue with blue actual hair and antlers instead of normal horns. Moxie, it's your turn. Sorry. A purple skinned tiefling and you've seen a lot of other drow, but you've also seen a lot of high elves in your travels in this area. And also a centaur, which I don't know if you know what it is. But go ahead, Moxie, it's your turn.
I would like to cast Vicious Mockery.
Okay.
So then you make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. What? Okay, good. Okay. Wisdom save. How is a 6?
Does not pass.
Woo!
So I look at it and I'm like, hey, you look like Aquaman's pubes. And then they take 4 damage and have disadvantage on their next attack roll.
I really like that. Thank you.
And then
all
that's
right.
my turn.
Uh,
It is Matthias' turn.
Okay. Matthias, still trying to scramble away, is going to, seeing he has some help now, is going to bonus action to Misty Step out of this creature's grasp and towards the helpful people that have come to save him, and throw a Eldritch Blast behind him as he's running.
Perfect.
That is I'm going to stop using D&D Beyond. That's another natural 1.
Oh no! What does your Eldritch Blast look like?
So Matthias pulls out a small orb. That's like a perfectly spherical crystal. It glows a little bit like golden at the center, and a streak of essentially golden light comes just bursting out of it and wildly missing the massive plant creature.
It's moving. It's hard to hit. It's all right.
Yeah.
Well, what is this a ranged spell attack?
Yes.
Is that what it is? Okay. I'm not gonna do it because you're a guest, but if you roll 1 on an attack, usually something bad happens to you.
I mean,
But-
hit me with it if you want to.
No.
I'm only
Usually...
playing this character today. If he dies
We'll
here,
save
it doesn't
him.
matter.
Okay. Well, then, as you turn over your shoulder to send off this golden beam, you also catch a root, not the bird, an actual root, under your foot, and you kind of fall prone, and your your orb, just rolls a little bit out of your hand, so you're gonna have to get it.
Okay.
Uh,
Just continue to. Oh no! As he crawls across the ground towards it.
Yeah. All right. Thank you very much. Anything else you want to do?
No, that's it.
All right. Next up is this creature. He is going to turn to our dear friend Nismat because they are attacking her. Or she is attacking them. And we are going to do it's going to make a slam attack. Ooh.
They have to do it at disadvantage, right? 'Cause
Yeah.
they're
Yes.
attack.
Which is good
Yeah.
because I just rolled a natural 20. And a 2! Okay, the first one is a... Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, no. It should have been just straight because you attacked it. You recklessly attacked.
Well, I gave it disadvantage from Vicious Mockery, right?
So it's just a straight roll because they cancel each other out.
Oh.
Yes.
So it is a natural
Oh.
20. My apologies. Okay.
Crit me, baby.
Okay. God, I need to stop rolling dice. Okay, that's better. Okay, so that is 10 damage. I'm sorry, 14 damage.
Okay.
And that is bludgeoning. And then for its second attack, which is just a straight roll, I rolled a 2 as my second roll, so we'll leave that at that. It slams down on you with one. You can see that there are these vined tentacle things coming off of its sort of root-like, or trunk-like arms. It slams down on you. The first one hits you across the shoulder and the back, and it just kind of pushes you down a little bit with all the strength that this thing has. And the second one wildly swings over your head. And it is Talon's turn next.
I'm gonna grab another arrow and shoot it in its direction.
Do it to it.
I won't even ask this time. 26.
Yep.
12 damage.
12 damage. All right. Yeah, this guy is not looking very good right now. Yeah.
Can I cast a spell in my bonus action?
You did not cast a spell on your... Well, if it is a bonus action,
It's an
to
action, not a
cast-
bonus action, right? I'm just making sure that I'm not doing that right. Because otherwise I would cast Cure Wounds, but, you know.
No,
I
yeah,
can't.
that's not...
Okay, just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, so Talon shoots this thing. As the arm comes back up, her arrow goes like directly into sort of the soft part of its armpit. Pug, thank you so much for your gifted subscription. We really appreciate you. Thank you, Pug. And next up is Nismat. Hopefully she gets good luck from this.
Yeah, I'm heckin' anger, so I'm gonna go ahead and recklessly attack again.
Do it. Do it.
Does an 18 hit?
Yes, it does.
Nice. 11 points of damage. Bludgeoning.
All right.
Just whacking it with the hammer.
Yeah, he is just holding on here. Where you have your warhammer?
Yeah.
Yeah. You come down on him and you hit him right in like what you believe would be his like shin, and it breaks. You can feel your hammer crushing in, and you guys can all hear this sort of crack as the leg of this creature kind of gives in. And next up is Nazira.
Alrighty.
Can you end this mofo?
Hopefully. So, how far away am I from him?
You are probably within 30 feet.
Alright, so I'm going to use my short bow again.
Do it.
Does a 20 hit?
It sure does.
Okay.
And you have someone in melee with it, so you do get sneak attack damage.
Yes. So, damage is 5 plus sneak attack. That is a full, so 9.
Perfect. How do you want to end this thing?
Oh, can I shoot him right in the face? I want to shoot him in the face.
Sure. Yes, there is kind of a face. And you can shoot him in that, my friend. You guys watch while...
Ooh, I want to shoot him in the eye.
Yes. Okay. As this thing kind of rears back in pain from the attack from Nismat, the arrow from where you guys have probably assumed that Nazira has hidden, a arrow just shoots out, and you see this thing lodge directly like in the corner of this thing's eye, and it goes up, and you see the arrow pop out the back, and it kind of gives this one last yell or scream into the forest, and then kind of falls backward into a pile of just roots and leaves and moss, and actually kind of starts becoming one with the environment around it pretty quickly.
Talon
And
yells, "Nice shot, Nizirah!"
Thank you. It was beautiful. My best one yet.
You guys are out of combat. Val, do you want to describe Matthias in better detail than I did?
Sure. Yeah. So as he picks up the orb off the ground, sort of like dusts it off, make sure it's okay, turns back around and gives everyone a big smile, as a sort of younger side, half elf, half drow. He is very thin, kind of scrawny, has sort of whitish blue hair, and is wearing pretty dusty like traveler's clothes that were probably much nicer at one point, but looks like he's had a lot of like wear from travel, and has as he tucks his focus away, has an amulet hanging from his neck that is like a golden, has like it looks like a coin, like a very large golden coin. He goes, That was great. Y'all handled that much better than I was going to. Thank you. Very, very much.
You
You
I'm
okay,
Matthias.
bud?
you all right?
Yeah. I'm good. I should have watched where I was stepping. That was my fault, but my lucky day. I didn't know if anybody was going to show up.
You just step in that thing's maw or what?
It was kind of, yeah. I guess it might have been like sleeping or something. I'm not really sure, and it just sort of grabbed me. And next thing I knew, I was getting dragged through the forest.
Well, that doesn't sound fun. By the way, what's your name, stranger?
Matthias.
Matthias.
Yeah. It's nice to meet you,
I am Moxie,
Moxie.
and these are my friends. I'll let them all introduce themselves.
I'm Talon. That's Root up there in the tree, judging you.
Hi.
Yeah.
I'm
Sorry,
Nismat.
he does that.
Hello?
Or Nazira.
Hi. So thank you. I would pay you for saving me, but I don't know where.
We don't need money. Where are you off to? Why are you out here?
I sort of just like wandering around. Didn't really have a place in mind. I just sort of go where my mistress sends me, and I was just looking for things to do, I guess.
Who's this mistress of yours? Am I being rude asking all these questions? I kind of don't care. I'm curious.
No, I ask a lot of questions too. I think that's I guess I don't know if I should use like formal names or anything. The Lady of Fate, my sort of patron,
Oh.
Timora. She sort of guides my path, and so I've just been traveling around, kind of finding people that need help and looking for things to do.
So
Well,
she just
What-
sent you on like a random quest to help out random people?
Not really she doesn't really like say what to do. It just like, so I was traveling with these caravanners, and well, I met them in town, and they were like looking for escorts, and I traveled with them, and we got about like a week out of town, and I woke up and they were just like gone, and I didn't really know where I was. Where am I?
Well, you're in the forest.
I got that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're east of. I don't even know where we are now. Northeast of High Forest.
Yeah, you guys are
High
in.
Forest?
You're south of the high forest and the Star Mountains. You're in the Southwood, which is
Okay,
between
the
between
Southwood.
Succubber and the Gray Peak.
Oh, that's not so far. Okay, that's not bad at all. Why are you all here?
We
feel
were
like this is-
tasked by a god to go on a mission, says the centaur.
Oh, you're very tall. Well, so like same thing, kinda.
Yes, it is
Kind
seems
of.
similar.
Well, it must have been fate that brought us together then, because you saved me. So, maybe I can help you out. Where are you going?
we're just still heading that away. I mean, you can come with us if you'd like.
Yeah, we don't really have a destination, just a direction that we were
Okay.
told, and we'd know when we got closer. So if you're cool with, wandering a little bit, sounds like you are. You're welcome.
Yeah, I
to
mean that's
hang
pretty
out
much
with
all I
us.
do.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds great. Maybe this is my fate now, to follow 6 strangers, 5 strangers through the woods.
Don't
You're not
worry,
going to
Miss.
leave me again, are
Nothing
you?
bad could happen from that at all.
Don't worry,
Okay.
Mathis. Nismat's gonna pat him on the shoulder. I'm sure you're better at helping others than you are at helping yourself.
Matthias, thank you.
Matthias.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll keep you entertained at least.
Well,
We're
anything
just-
I can do to help, really. I'm not that great at fighting. I get lost easily.
How
So
open are you?
Can you build a campfire?
on purpose?
I'll teach you. I'll teach. You know
Yeah,
what?
you'll be
No,
fine.
don't worry about it. Yeah, just stick with us. It's fine.
Nazira's just dying in the background trying to hold it.
What exactly have you helped people with in the past?
Well, I do. It's sort of. Some people find me lucky to hang around with. Things just sort of happen. So, first people I got mixed up with, they play a lot of cards, and then the caravanners took me with them. Thought it would help, and then I guess they got tired of me and needed my money. And then yeah, I mean, I can heal people. I can do that.
I mean, you had me at you saying yes, you'd come with us. I'm sorry, guys. You doesn't have to convince me. As long as the answers are weird questions, I'm down.
Yeah, that's fine with me.
Yeah.
At this point, I'm just rolling with the punches. So
Yeah.
I'm down with it.
yeah, literally no control over my own life at this point. So
Nope.
Do you like horses?
I do.
Okay. He can
Yeah.
stay.
okay,
What were you
so-
gonna do if he said no?
Chop
We
'em
only
up.
have horses to travel with. He'd have to find someone else if he doesn't like them.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Oh yeah. Are we still on our horses then through the forest?
No, I mean I think we hopped off, and I mean I hopped off with Nismat to go into battle.
They're probably tied up by the road.
Yeah, but we'll take
Yeah.
them. Okay.
There might be some spots in the forest that we're gonna have to lead them through, but like I would tell you, like, okay, we're gonna have to like hop off and like lead them through the dense brush, when that happens in our travels.
Yeah, and you can actually talk to them to find out
Right.
like what they can and
Yeah.
can't do. Okay.
Exactly.
Well, Matthias can probably ride on maybe Nazira's or Talon's horse since you two are smaller.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'll make room.
Definitely. Yeah.
I don't weigh that much, so
I'll
Good.
ask Geo, or what was your horse's name?
Elvira.
Elvira. Okay. I'll ask Geo or Elvira and see which one of them is more comfortable with that.
I think
Whenever that
I think Elvira will say like, I can take anything you guys dish out at me. Give me the challenge. Geo's kind of just eating a
yeah.
tree.
Yeah, no, he's just a sweet baby boy.
Sure is.
Elvira would be happy to have you.
Come on,
You-
Matt.
you
We're
speak
gonna
ho-
snuggle.
Matthias, you speak horse?
Just speak with animals.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah, I mean it's fun.
Yeah, don't worry,
So-
Matt. You'll get used to it.
Yeah, it's just what we do.
Can we call you Matt? That just seems easier.
Matt's fine. Yeah.
Okay, good. Because I apologize. I'm gonna say your name wrong every time.
I was whispering to town like I was just gonna do it anyways to mess with him.
I know. That's why I'm really glad he's okay with it. Okay, and should we continue on and find a place to make camp? Because I really don't want to do it by the dead tentacle monster.
Well,
Agreed.
he's not really there, but okay.
That's probably a good idea.
Well, whatever is there might start to smell.
Yeah, what time of day is it now?
It's getting late. The sun will probably set in the next hour or so.
So let's find a little clearing, if we can, up a ways, and I'll find us dinner.
Ooh,
And
I'll help.
And I'll teach Matthias how to build a campfire, or try
Yeah.
to.
All right, you guys continue on riding for a little bit. Is Matthias on the back or the front of the horse? Is it like a child situation where you need to like?
Nazira's gonna have Matt ride bitch.
Is that behind? Is that the
Oh,
bitch
fuck
seat
yeah.
on a horse?
It depends on the way you're riding.
He's gonna ride right behind Nazira.
All right. As you are helped up onto the horse, Matthias, you can see that Nazira has like some strange, like raised hand marks on her arms. They don't seem like tattoos. It's just a weird thing for you.
Those scars?
Do you know what? At this point, they might be. I had a really weird, fucked up dream, and I woke up with 2 different marks on my wrist. So, I guess they're a part of me now.
That is weird.
Yeah.
Well, cool. Just jumps out follows her up on the horse. You're driving, right? Because I've never like done the horse. I like horses, but like from a distance.
Oh, fuck yeah, I'm driving.
Okay, good.
Hop on up, baby.
All right, you guys continue on. You find a nice open area. You're actually on the edge of the forest now, but Talon, you'll know that it's probably safer to stay within the forest line for tonight before trekking across. And actually, you guys can see now that there is a large sort of open area, and in the distance are some very, very tall mountains. You can't see beyond them. And Talon, you would know these are the Grey Peak Mountains. And I think that Alhina will say, I think that the temple is probably on top of there.
Probably.
Or in the desert.
So,
Good
should
enough
we
for
go
me.
up there and look? Or.
I think we'll know when we get closer. That's usually how these things work.
Yeah, let's get after it.
That
So,
seems
but
right.
we should make camp here.
So you're going to the mountains then?
I
Looks
mean,
like it.
Maybe.
I've been that way before.
Oh, that's helpful.
What's out
Yeah.
there?
I mean, not a lot. There's a lot of people. I mean, there are people living out there. They were nice enough.
Is there a
and
temple?
A temple? Yeah.
I think so. I mean, I didn't see it myself, but I remember them saying something about a temple.
That's a good start. It's more
Yeah.
than we knew already, so thank you.
Sounds
Yeah.
like it.
There's an area called Deadstone Cleft that's like passes up through the mountain. That's where we were at before.
Cool.
All right, let's make camp inside the tree line, guys. Before we head out, we all need a long rest after that, I think.
Agreed.
Yep.
So, Matthias, do you want to learn how to make a campfire, or I can just make one?
No, sure. That sounds like a lot of fun and something that'd be very useful to have if I get left
Okay.
behind in the forest again.
Okay. So I'm gonna teach him how to. I'm gonna pull out my little like flint kit thing, and I'm gonna show him how to make a campfire. After
While
we
you do
gather
that,
some wood.
I'm going to look up for some herbs and like trying to prove myself. It's been
Bust
a
out
few
your
days.
book.
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead and give me a survival check, Miss Moxie.
Nismat's gonna go with Moxie and just not give directions, but just if she goes to reach for anything poisonous, there's just a
Even though I have a lot of hubris, I appreciate that, and I roll a 15.
Awesome. Yes, you are able to find. I don't know anything about plants, and I'm not going to learn it. So yes, you find some stuff that will be good for for your dinner as a little bit of extra. It's a little spicy. It's a little spicy. For
My
what?
town's gonna be so proud.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm gonna leave Matthias with the flint and let him try to start the fire after I showed him how, and then I'm gonna go hunt.
This is a terrible
Nazira,
idea.
you
Should
are
he roll
left
an
in
initiative?
charge.
I trust him. It's fine. It'll be fine. It's just wood, and he's trying to spark it. Okay, the
Yeah.
worst that happens is he does spark it. You know, like
Fair,
Or
fair,
catch
fair.
himself on
That's what we
fire.
wanted. You can't. He's not kindling. You can't catch
He's
a
not,
person
but
on
his
fire.
fire.
I made him roll up his sleeves.
That makes it so much better.
Oh my god. Okay, so Talon goes off. Nismat and Moxie are still looking for things. Nazira, you are in supervisor mode as Matthias is going to make a survival check to try to light a fire.
What are the odds of me rolling 3 natural ones in a row?
I don't want to know.
Oh, okay, there we go.
Is that what you just did?
No, it's a 7.
7. Okay, it takes you about like 10 minutes to get a spark. And as you, the spark ignites the kindling a little bit, and as it does, you get like this little joy in your heart that you've done something, that you have achieved this one little thing that somebody taught you, and then it goes out.
Oh. I'll start again.
Nazira's just like staring, like, oh, good God, light him.
I
You
rolled
are-
a 21 on my survival check to go hunting, so my coming back like with like conies, and he still hasn't lit the fire.
Yes.
Matt, would you like some help?
I feel like I almost have it.
You want to try a couple more times?
Let him try.
Just-
As I come out of
just
I come
like-
into the clearing, like let him do it.
Girl.
As he's working, like I'm coming back and I learned stuff. I'm like, hey man, like don't let him pressure you. It's cool. You're gonna do it. I believe in you. I give a little pep talk.
There's no rush. I
Thank
still have
you.
to skin these guys.
Guys, will keep trying.
Okay, do me a favor and make another roll. Add advantage this time because you have the power of friendship.
Oh boy.
Ooh, or bardic inspiration. Let's
One
do
of those was a
that.
2.
Uh,
The other one was a. Okay, sorry.
Moxie's gonna throw a bardic inspiration at you.
Yep.
That'd be helpful. Because the higher the 2 is a 4. I haven't rolled above a 5. So 6.
Get a 6.
What's
get a
the
6.
bardic inspiration?
So a D6.
Okay. That's a 6. So 12.
Ooh, okay, yeah. So it takes you a little bit. It doesn't take you another 5 minutes, maybe another 2 minutes of hitting the rock at the right angle. But you are able to get the spark into it starts to ember, it starts to flame, and you remember that Talon was like, you have to blow on it very gently. So you like get down and you start blowing on it, and after a little while the fire does start. You've done it. You lit a fire.
Ah!
Hey!
See, we told you could do it.
Yeah, no big deal.
Does it always take that long? I feel like it doesn't always take that long.
I mean, you'll get better at it, and it'll take you no time at all.
Dude, she lives in the woods. So like
Yeah,
don't
that's
compare
my whole
yourself
thing.
to it.
No, that's my whole thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
These are my
So should I
first
put the-
friends ever.
Should
I
I
usually
try
invite
start
myself.
another one as practice then?
You know what? Maybe tomorrow we'll have you
Okay.
just keep lighting the fire every night, and you'll eventually get better at it.
Thank
Everyone
you
has
very
different
much for
ones the
teaching me.
first time.
So we're gonna cook a little rabbit stew, and with all the fancy stuff that Moxie found again.
Good job, Moxie.
No big deal, you guys. I mean, it's just plants. You know. Inside, I'm like tearingly happy.
You did
She's
very
done
good.
it. All right, you guys are able to cook your dinner, make your stew. It is like a little bit spicy, like a jalapeno spicy, and like, well, like I said, a little spicy. Don't give me that face, Sarah. I am white. Okay, that is a little spicy.
What spicy things do you think grow naturally in the woods?
This is D&D, and it's my homebrew. Okay, they're spicy.
I love you so much. You are so pretty.
She's God. She can do what she wants.
Trying
You
to
know
keep
what?
a list of woodland plants.
She found some like canis root or something, and it's spicy.
You know what? It was a wild jalapeno plant. That's what it was.
Do you know it was some cracked pepper? There we go.
It was
In a
some crap-
moderate climate zone at the base of mountains.
It's getting hot. All right.
Everything's spicy since we never use real spices,
That's
probably.
fair.
Right? I accidentally dumped a whole bag of chili powder in there.
There you go. It was-
Oh, size and plant girl.
Okay, so you eat your stew. Are there any conversations y'all want to have over dinner?
Nazira leans over to Moxie and be like, "So are you gonna fuck this guy or what?"
I'm like, I don't know. He seems kind of innocent, so that makes me want to try twice as hard, but I don't think so. I'm not sure yet.
You got time.
It's weird as me, the human, playing D&D for a person I'm actually looking at to try to bang their character.
You were fine banging the character I was playing.
Well, yeah, it's you. I know you. Val is new and shiny to me, so I'm still slightly bashful.
Needs time to play.
Okay. It is bedtime. What are you guys doing? What is the watch?
I'll
Nazira will take first watch.
Oh, yeah, then I'll take second because elves.
Elves.
So I'm gonna go. Can I trance in a tree? Is that a thing? I never
Yeah.
looked that up. Okay, I'm gonna find a tree to climb and sit on the same branch as Root, and I'm gonna lean back and I'm gonna trance like that with him just kind of perched with me, like
Cool.
the weird bird girl I am.
Fair. Nismat,
Moxie, like, goes straight to bed because, like, I had been bruised and battered, and I'm too tired to try to bang anyone new tonight, so I just pass out.
Nismat will take first watch tonight.
All right. Matthias, you trance, right? Or are you a half elf? You
Half
don't-
elf, so I sleep.
would you like to take a watch or just go to sleep?
If anyone trusts Matthias with a watch, then Matthias will take a watch gladly to try to help.
Ladies?
Go to bed. Pats him on the head.
You had a long day, sweetie. Go to sleep.
It was a very long day. I'll just lay down over here.
Do you have a bedroll? Because mine's in my pack if you need it. As I holler down from the tree.
Yeah, that would be good because I think that.
Okay, my pack's at the base of the tree. You can pull mine out if you want to use the bedroll.
Thank you.
You're welcome. She's like turned him into a little brother. He needs protecting.
All right, so Talon and Nizirah and Nismat on the first watch. Is there anything you'd like to discuss?
Do you think he's really lucky?
No.
I didn't think so either. I was just wondering if it was a material plane term that I didn't understand, but I'm pretty sure I understand it.
I think it's the same whatever plane you're on, and he's nice, very nice, but I don't think he has much luck. Poor little
No.
guy.
Definitely not.
Could
Don't let him take a watch.
No.
Could I get both of you to roll a perception check, please?
Of course.
7. I'm just watching this little peanut that we picked up, making sure he actually sleeps.
I got a 16.
All right, Nazira, you kind of see off to a little bit of ways from you guys, but fairly close. You see there's a little bit of a glow. It doesn't seem to be like the moon is reflecting off of anything, but there is sort of this, it's not pulsing, but it is fading in and out a little bit. It's just a soft glow close by.
Like how close by?
Like 30 feet away.
Okay. Hey, Nismat.
Hmm?
Do you see the glow?
Where?
What direction is it in, LB?
South. I don't.
It's like south from here.
You can see it.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna check it out.
Do you want me to go with you?
I think you should continue watching Peanut. That's his new name.
Okay, I'll do that. Nismat just tucks the blanket of the bedroll in around him a little bit more securely.
He
think
needs
he'll be fine.
protection. Screw it. Let's go.
Okay.
Okay. We'll go to
How are you approaching?
stealthily.
Stealthily, and I would like to use my magic awareness once we get within 60 feet of this glow.
Absolutely. Can you remind me what that does?
Yes. Let me resolve my stealth check for you. That's a 22. As an action, you can open your awareness to the presence of concentrated magic until the end of your next turn. You know the location of any spell or magic item within 60 feet of you that isn't behind total cover. When you sense a spell, you learn which school of magic it belongs to. So basically, it's detect magic.
Yeah. Okay.
I got
you guys.
a 15 for stealth.
And I'm sorry, are you stealthing as well?
Mm-hmm.
Nismat.
Yes,
Oh.
it was a 22.
Okay, I'm sorry. Yes, so you guys move up. This thing doesn't seem to be moving, this light. And you get closer. And, you see that there are, glowing mushrooms. And they seem to be arranged in some type of circle. And Nismat, you are very familiar with these before. This is a berry circle. It is a way.
Right. Don't touch it. Don't go inside of it.
It's a way for communications between the Feywild and the material plane. It's not. It is a very. I guess, as far as like magic goes in the Feywild, it's a very mundane thing. You know that if you wanted to, you could put a note in here, whisper to it, and it would go into the Feywild to the person you would like it to go to. It's basically a way of communication between the planes.
Messenger.
Yeah.
Do you have any paper?
I probably do. Would you like some?
Yes, if you have some to spare.
Would I do an insight check for that one?
Oh, you could just have paper.
Okay, I have paper and I got a pen.
It's a quill.
Kelly, Nazira's got a quill.
It's
fancy.
Scrawl a letter to her mom.
Oh, my heart.
And send her mom and dad a letter.
Nismat, who are you writing to?
My parents. My mom specifically. Since she's the strongest one with ties to the Feywild, I figure that it'll get to her faster.
Oh.
I'm telling them about all of you.
Ah. I love that. I look
There's
forward to meeting her someday, if I can meet her.
I'm sure you can if we ever go there. I think you'd like her a lot. She's very pretty. Very large. Very pretty, though.
I know I'm going to love her. Since she had you.
There's like a stick figure drawing of like the party at the bottom.
Oh, I love that so much.
And there's also, and this is our new friend. He's small. Must protect.
This is Peanut.
Apparently, you have to stay.
But I'll write you up an actual letter if you want one.
Sure.
After game.
Yeah. You fold up this letter. You place it in the center of the circle, and you whisper your mother's name, and step out of the circle. And Nazira, you see this sort of, the light of the mushrooms pulses a little bit, and the piece of paper folds a little bit, lights up, and then is gone in sort of like a little sparkle flourish.
Okay, that's cool. My next life, I need to be born in the Feywild.
You might like it there.
I think I would.
Just make sure you ask the
Maybe.
grass before you walk on it.
Thank
It
you.
can be
I will.
temperamental.
I will remember that.
All right.
Should we head back?
Yeah. Unless you
Okay.
want to send a letter to someone in the Feywild.
I don't know anybody. Okay. Let's head back. Maybe Savvy would like to know. Or Alhena. Maybe Alhena would like to know about this.
We can tell her when she wakes up.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Mhm.
Let's go.
Walking back, wholesome friends. Walking back.
Yeah,
Holding
the rest.
hands, walking.
The rest of your watch goes on without any issues. It's a very calm night. It's quite warm, actually, but not too hot. It's like you get a breeze every once in a while, so you don't get sweaty. It's probably like the best. I want this. I'm sorry. This is just my own manifesting of like the temperature out. Yeah. So you guys go to sleep. Talon, you wake up. Are you waking anyone else up with you, or just gonna be up?
No, I'll just take the watch by myself. I'm gonna stay where I am though.
Okay, up in the tree.
Yep.
Yeah, you guys.
Solid vantage point. I'm gonna send Root up.
Mhm.
He's my second on the watch.
Yeah, Root finds a very large mouse. And it like had recently eaten its prime food. And there is nothing of interest that really goes on during your watch. And then the morning comes. You all wake up.
Morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Hey, you
Good
could have
morning.
woken me up for a watch if you needed me to.
Nah,
Sorry,
you
guys.
needed the rest, girl. You had a rough night.
Thanks, everybody.
Yeah. It's okay. I have Root as a second. He caught a mouse, so it was very uneventful.
Aw, he did. That's so
yeah,
cute.
it was really fat.
Yeah, good for him.
Yeah, he's very excited about it.
He deserves it.
Yeah. Do you guys want to like make tea, make breakfast, all that jazz, or just forage some berries on the road before we head off? I could probably like do a sweep to see if we could find something quick to eat for breakfast, or I can make some oats or something before we head out for a day's travel.
I'm
I'd
good
like-
with just coffee to go.
Yeah, I want some
Mhm.
tea.
I'll brew some of my fancy like Earl Grey Supreme that we got from the shop for everybody. A little sugar in the pot, a little kick in everybody's morning.
I wrote a letter to my mother last night. I told her about all of you.
Oh, how did you
That's
send it?
awesome.
Oh, there's a fairy circle that way.
I always wish that I had a friend in the Feywild that I could send letters to every time I come across one of those.
Yeah, what's a fairy circle? Or would I know that, I guess? I'd probably know about that.
It's like a mystical thing you've heard about but never really seen.
Mhm.
They're pretty
Okay.
rare.
I want to see one, but I doubt it's as cool during the day as it is at night.
I don't know. Do you like mushrooms?
I like looking at them.
You might like looking at it then. It doesn't glow during the day though, I don't think.
I think we're probably in a hurry. So how far away was it?
About
It's
30
just
feet.
over there.
Oh, yeah, I'll go look at it then while Talon's hooking us up with some tea.
Nismat will take whoever wants to see it over there.
Yeah, I'm all about
It
it.
shoots sparkles.
Wait, what? It shoots sparkles?
I don't know if it
I
does
definitely
it
wanna
during
see
the
it.
day, but you know.
Yeah, let's take Maddie out there too. He'll be into it.
Alrighty.
I've seen them before, so I'm just gonna like, I've come across one or two, but couldn't use them. So I'm gonna make everybody tea and pack everything up, feed the horses.
Nazira will help pack and feed.
Yeah, you take Moxie over and Alhina to look at the fairy circle. It is a bunch of mushrooms in a circle. The grass looks nice.
Nismat does like the Will Smith pose next to it.
I
It's a
want
fairy
to
circle.
touch one of the mushrooms.
They are mushroomy.
So nothing happens. Like, can I pluck one of these things? Or should I not touch it?
Nismat, you would know that would sever the connection.
Don't do that. That'll destroy it.
Oh, I don't want to do that. Okay.
Mm-mm.
But it's cool. Thanks for showing us. That's great.
Yeah. And if you ever need to send a message to someone who's in the Feywild, you can write a letter and then put it in the circle and whisper to the circle who it's supposed to go to, and it'll go.
So I need to get to know your mom so I can know someone in the Fae, so I can send her letters too.
Yeah.
We're going to have to make a point of that one of these days.
Make a note.
Make a note to go make friends in the Feywild.
Matthias is very interesting. It's a bunch of mushrooms.
Matthias is very interested in the mushrooms. Walks around them. Doesn't touch any of them. But that's it. I don't have anything especially clever for that.
You guys get your coffee, you get your tea, mount back up, and nobody woke up with bloody eyes or screaming or falling over. So good night overall. A+.
We're all well rested.
Yeah.
That sounds
weird
very
happened.
successful.
That sounds
That's
great
almo-
for this group.
It's almost like you have a lucky charm with you. Oh my god, it looks like your hair's green. You're like a little leprechaun.
Is his hair really not green?
No, it's blue.
What?
It's blue. It's just that color.
Gorgeous blue, but I seriously thought it was green or like seafoam green this entire time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 100% thought mermaid green.
We'll go with that.
Yeah. All right.
Little mermaid bean.
You should
whatever
be a
color
merman
you
this
see.
next time.
Yeah. So you guys mount up on the horses, take care of camp, and begin across this large. I took the other loud one in here. He's sleeping.
Yeah, he's
You guys
Was
can
that
go-
a cat?
squirming.
Yes.
Yep.
There's a
Sound like a
bean.
little kid. Hey, Mom. That's what I heard. Hey, Mom.
I'm pretty sure I thought I heard a child as well.
Tall parent. It's Jax. It's the big one.
Floof.
Hello, Loaf.
Not
Perfect.
so talkative now.
No. All right, you guys mount up on your horses. Matthias on the back of Cher? No. We renamed it. Not Cher, Elvira.
Elvira.
Yes. And you begin your trek across this long expanse of field. It's a little early, but I think that's a good place for us to take our break for the night. So thank you everyone so much for your viewing, your chatting in the chat, which is I think over there. I don't know. We appreciate you hanging out. Thank you so much for my players for being here. For Val for being here also and subbing in. So while we go take a break, I would like everyone in chat to relax your shoulders, unclench your jaw, get some water, maybe do a couple rolls with your shoulders, grab food, and yeah, I guess we'll be right back in 5 to 10. Bye.
Bye.
Tanya, that was amazing. Thank you for that. Welcome back, everyone, to Playthings of the Gods. Thank you so much to my players for putting those redemptions in right before we went back so that we could do the Hydrate and Fanthorpe at the same time. Y'all are crazy bitches. Thank you for sticking around. And I forgot to say, because I was so excited at the beginning of the episode, but today is May 16th, 2021, and you are loved. I'm so sorry I forgot to say that at the beginning, but you are, and we love you, and we're happy you're here. Thank you for watching. And if you're watching this on YouTube later, it's whatever day it is and you're loved too. Leave a comment, because I'm curious to know who watches this on the YouTubes. Seem to be enjoying it, so... Anyways, thank you for hanging out. Thank you guys for coming back and not leaving me on the break. And... We're gonna pick right back up where we left off. You guys are gonna start traversing across this open area on horseback. Nismat on her Clydesdale. Alhina is just walking herself. Moxie on. Oh god, now I started saying this and now I have to remember who has what. The Chestnut Brown being ridden by Talon, and the Pinto Ford being ridden by Moxie. I remembered. I looked it up. I didn't remember. All right, you guys have started on this trek. Alhina will let you know that she's getting sort of this feeling that she has of where you guys are traveling is up in the mountains. And Matthias, you do know that there is a some sort of temple up there. You've never been to it. It's kind of a reclusive place, and not a lot of people go to it. But there is one up there somewhere. Cool. All right, you guys start writing. Are there any conversations you want to have on your trek today?
Matthias does want to, at some point, writing with Nazira, ask, so are you from the Underdark or up top?
I don't know. I was left at an orphanage when I was a baby, so I don't really know where the fuck I'm from.
Oh. I'm from up. I've never been. Just wasn't interested.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
I'd be interested to hear about, yours.
I mean, I didn't really have an exciting childhood or anything. I grew up in Golden Fields, not too far from here. Actually, I have no idea. It's a small town, like farming. Didn't really want to do that. And yeah, I mean, just when I got old enough, I told my mom I wanted to get out and started traveling, and then kind of got involved in all like the God stuff, and then yeah, now I'm here.
Oh, okay. So you're half, so like which parent is which?
Oh, my mom's drow,
Oh, okay.
and I guess my dad was human. I never really know him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, grew up with her. It was nice though.
Cool.
Yeah.
So how old are you?
37.
Oh, you're just a baby.
Yeah, maybe.
That's okay.
I mean, not as old as like other elves, obviously. So yeah.
That's okay. I'm under 100, so it's fine.
Oh, cool. Cool. So you don't know where you came from or anything?
Nope. I was left in an orphanage in Succumber, and that was about it. Don't really know anything.
So have you had like the arm stuff for like your whole life? Was that like before you remember?
The
The
handprints?
hand. Yeah.
Oh no, that was recent. That was like a couple nights ago, before we met you.
Well, what do you mean? Like how?
So I was in a trance, and I had like this weird, I guess you could say, dream of like fighting and everything. And then it felt like I was being split in two towards the ground. And I fell forward and I woke. And, obviously I came out of my trance and I had, handprints on my arm.
That's wild.
Yeah, because we don't dream.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
And you
yeah.
don't know, like, do you remember anything about it? Like who did that, or
No, I didn't see faces. I just heard sounds.
Hmm.
Yeah.
That's pretty weird.
Yeah. Agreed.
Hey, have you ever done tarot? Like had a
Uh,
reading?
I have not, but I've wanted to learn.
Me
Do you
too.
know tarot?
I have a deck. I'm not really good at it. But I do it for like everyone that I meet to see if they like, like what it means, like their future and that sort of stuff. Like,
Okay.
yeah. Here. He, like,
Okay.
hands her the deck that he has and says, like, you shuffle it.
Okay. Nazira's shuffling.
Can we like hear this from where we're at, by the way?
Yeah, they're not too
Nazira's
far
like
away.
super fucking excited about this.
Yeah, Moxie is like, I'm just waiting for me to yell, me too, me too.
This is how he's lucky.
When she's done shuffling, takes the card back, says, okay, what's something you want to know about yourself? Or
my past. Sure, we'll do with that.
okay, all right then. Like concentrates, like he's focusing or praying or something, not really, like just muttering for a second, and draws a card. The Hierophant. It's
what?
upright. A Hierophant. It's upright. I don't know what that means.
Me neither.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I'll have to find that out.
Okay. Maybe
gonna ask
Talon
someone.
will know. She likes to read a lot. Talon.
Talon,
Yes.
what does this mean?
What is that? I'm like ahead
It's
of you
a
guys.
it's a
I
tarot
can't
card.
all I see is you holding up this like tarot card in the distance. Like, what? What card is it?
The Hierophant.
Um.
And it's upright. I think that makes a difference.
So it's not reversed.
No.
Okay.
Wait. No.
Well, I mean, I guess it depends on what kind of a reading you were doing.
She
But,
wanted to know about her past.
Okay. Well, I mean, I guess in that instance, like, I could speak to like a group membership or being part of like an institution, and like you had like a deep sense of comfort from being surrounded by people that have a well-established like belief system and explicit values. So I don't know if like Nazira doesn't really know anything about her past, but maybe they were involved in like a church or religious group. I don't know. It's like usually about identifying with others as a way of like thinking to prompt further learning.
Wow, you know a lot about tarot.
I just read a lot. Also in real life, I do tarot readings.
Super side note, I love the fact that you have a fucking tarot deck and those cards are gorgeous.
These are Savannah's too.
They're
I stole them
fucking
from her.
gorgeous.
Yeah.
I don't care.
I did cheat a little to make sure that I wasn't going to say anything too stupid, but
Well, that's pretty cool, right?
Yeah, that's awesome. No idea what it means, but that's fantastic.
I don't either. I really need to learn more. Hey, do you still have the book that you learned that from?
I don't know. I'd have to check.
Okay.
I don't remember which
You
book
do.
I have with me. Do I? Okay. Yes, I do have that book still. I'll dig it out when we camp later. But
Thank you.
Nazira, I mean,
What?
we might be able to figure out. I don't know. I mean, we're going to that card being pulled, like I don't know like how in depth of a like tarot reader he is, but from my understanding, it's very like family traditions and like, sacred rituals that you might be neglecting that might help you figure out like more about your past. You're neglecting them because you don't know about your past, but like maybe once we figure out what that is, you might be able to like open that up and learn more about who you are.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Do you like pray to anyone or have any like gods that you follow?
Have you ever felt drawn to a certain deity?
I don't really know much about the gods. I mean, the
I
mistress
probably have a
follows
book on
like
that too.
Yeah, the mistress follows the sex god. She's pretty cool, but that's about it. I can't remember her name. I told LB about it, but I forget.
Well, so when I do the readings, I usually do a prayer to Timora as part of it to learn more about like to seek her guidance. Maybe if you tried praying her, she'd tell you a little bit more about what that's all about.
Okay. Who is this person again? And what is
Timora,
Timora?
she's like the lady of fate and luck and good fortune.
Hmm.
She's super nice.
Well, I will have to definitely check that out or meditate, I guess, on it. Trance? Can I do it in a trance?
I don't see why not.
I have so many questions now. Maybe when we
If you
reach the temple, I'll have more answers.
if you
But
want to try, you can borrow my amulet if you want. I just would like it back after because it's important to me. But
maybe.
Well, when we camp tonight, I mean, you can maybe try meditating and talking to her, and she'll give you some more insight on it.
Shot.
I mean, yeah. What what do you have to lose?
That's true.
If
Literally
nothing
nothing.
else, you gain some insight into your past.
That's true. Let's do it.
awesome. See, I told you there was a reason I was here.
There you go.
Love all of this. I can't really see your face because you're sitting behind me, but I'm loving all of this.
Hey, you want to do some tarot on anybody else, or are we moving on?
Oh, I mean, sure. If you want a reading too.
Yeah,
I'm
read
assuming
me
we've
up.
just been writing this whole time, but like now we're going like very slowly. Like
Way to be subtle, Moxie. Way to be subtle.
That's not my style. That's part of my charm.
It's going to be a little hard to hand you the cards while we're riding on different horses. So maybe when we stop for a break.
All right, yeah, that sounds good. I'll think about what I want answered.
Yeah, you
Niz-
guys. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I was about to ask if Nismat wanted a reading too.
Oh no, I like to be surprised.
Cool. You guys continue to ride. I'll say you guys, you're fairly far on this trek. You can make it to the mountain edge tomorrow, and with Matthias's help, you can get into the canyon. Probably tomorrow morning. If you guys wake up early enough. So you guys begin to make camp. You have enough rations to have dinner. You don't have to go hunting. There's not much out here anyways. You could probably you might be able to shoot down a bird, but in general, not too much going on.
we could always send Root hunting, but there's no guarantee he'll bring back anything.
Yeah. No, you guys have plenty of food, so.
I'm down for leftovers.
Yeah. Cool. And for the record, guys, I'm feeling pretty good tonight, so I don't mind taking first watch for once.
Mhm.
Really?
Yeah, I'll do it.
You'd never take first watch.
I know. That's why I feel like it's my turn. You guys help me out way too much.
Well, I mean, we're not hunting or anything tonight, so like we've got some time to just like chill out around the
Yeah, I just
the
meant when
fire
the
anyway.
time comes, but
Yeah.
I'm just all proud of myself for
Oh yeah. Okay.
Moxie, I'm so proud of you. Just
Thank
so
you.
fucking proud.
Moxie is like the head of a circus, so she never has to like do stuff for herself for the most part. So I'm like, yeah, I'm legit.
I'm useful in the wilderness. I'm not just a city girl.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys make dinner. It is nighttime. Do you guys want to have tarot fun?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah, I'm all about getting red. But I already spoke my piece, so Moxie's kind of like,
If you offer.
like trying to play it cool. Yeah.
I mean, if
So I'm
you
all
really
about it.
want to.
Like, I guess. Oh, whatever.
Needed. Do you want your reading still?
Oh, absolutely.
All right. Hands her the deck.
Okay.
All right, shuffle it.
I walk
Okay.
over and give him my book on the sly, just in case he needs to look something up.
Nice.
That's the card. It's the star, and it's upright. So that's it's not a book.
Val, bless your heart.
You are
The s-
literally the most precious thing ever.
The star represents hope and endless possibility. The star gently nurtures the flowers, and the ibis, a steward of creativity and magic.
Huh. How about that?
Yeah, it speaks to hope and guidance through dark times. So that's cool. It's like I mean that I don't know much about any of you, but that seems to fit.
Yeah, I was curious about my circus, how it's gonna keep going, my parents' legacy and all. So I'm feeling pretty good about it.
Good. This book is really helpful.
Talon's good that way.
Got a book for everything.
Anybody else?
Talon's gonna a deep sigh and like do what I'm doing right now, is like grabbing like the necklace that she always wears that she's never told anybody about. And she's like, all right, I'll do it.
Okay. Shuffle and tell me what you want to know.
Well, there's like a big mystery hanging over my life, and you know, if a card can bring insight, then that's more than I've ever had.
Okay.
All right. And you draw a card, and the card that comes up is the death card upside down. And Talon, you feel a tightness in your chest, and you hear the voice in the back of your head. And it says, "If you want to know more about me, all you have to do is ask."
I should have known.
So this card, yeah, it's reversed. So I don't really understand any of this.
Reversed
But
is bad, right?
not necessarily. It just means that there's something in your past that you may lack closure, and I'm unable to let go of the past. And by dwelling on this, you are forgoing some aspects and some things in your present that are you might be missing out on. I don't know if that helps.
I mean, I'm not surprised.
Sorry, like I said, I'm not very good at this.
It's not you. I just should have known that it was going to be too easy to get answers that way.
Well, maybe we can try again some other time.
Yeah, sure. When she's going to go sit by the fire and just pull out a book in Talon fashion and just kind of close off. Still messing with the necklace the whole time.
So should someone go talk to her?
Insight check on Talon's mood. It's a 16. LB, you're muted.
Do you want to give a little insight into what's going on in Talon's brain right now? What vibe is she giving off?
I got a 9.
Definitely giving off like I would say like more like just bummed than anything, because for a second you could tell like she looks like almost hopeful that like maybe it was going to be that easy. Whatever it is that she's, pondering and trying to deal with. And then it wasn't. So, just disappointment, a little bummed out, not mad, not really like her normal, like antisocial, don't talk to me, but also just like, just a little bummed out, I would say.
Maybe give her a few minutes to herself before talking to her.
Oh, I wasn't saying I was going to talk to her, but I feel
Did-
bad.
Did I do something wrong?
Oh no.
No.
Okay.
Would you like to read my card?
Yes, definitely. Here, what do you want to know?
I don't know. Can the cards tell me what I want to know?
Maybe, sure, yeah, definitely. Takes the cards back.
Ambiguous question for an ambiguous task.
It's judgment, and it's inverted, which means there's a lot of pages in this book.
Talon typically does have large books with her.
Asks, so looking back on your long journey, do you notice that you have taken on too much? You may have overcommitted in an attempt to meet long-term goals, leaving you feel overwhelmed and embittered. Judgment indicates a certain amount of unresolved enmity for the past. You have hidden away aspects of your journey out of embarrassment or regret, and you must confront them before you can move on to your greater calling.
That's
that
an
help?
interesting card. Not really,
Oh,
but thank you for trying.
you're welcome.
Y'all are
And
adorable.
on that note,
yeah. Is anybody gonna go talk to Talon, or are
Yeah,
we?
Nismat will pat Mathis on the Matt. What is it? It's
Matthias.
Matthias.
Matthias. Everyone said his name wrong so many times, I can't remember the real name.
I would just like to say that I
You are Peter.
definitely said it right.
you are Peanut. Don't argue with this.
All right,
She's
change
But
my
yes, your
character
nickname
sheet.
is Peanut now.
She's gonna gently pet the little drow Peanut on his shoulder and go sit next to Talon. Are you all right?
I mean, no. I've never been all right. But you push through it, right? It's just what you do. She's more talking to herself than anybody else.
I've always found you to be mostly acceptable.
Thanks. You guys are the first ones in my life to ever feel that way.
Do you want to talk about it?
I mean, I don't know. It's just a lot. And I don't know. She kind of like looks over towards Matthias. If it's really the time, I I don't know. It's a lot. And I don't really want to like unload it on you guys.
Would you like a hug instead?
Sure.
Nismat will like move her body so she can kind of just like curl around Talon, and she'll just sit there hugging Talon as she reads until she feels okay. Or she'll stay there all night, whichever you want.
Until she like relaxes a little bit.
Nizirah is gonna
Sit
look
there
at
like a big
Moxie.
dragonborn chair for you.
Nizirah is gonna look at Moxie and be like, "What the fuck? She's actually letting somebody touch her."
I know, it's kind of crazy. And I also want her to unload all of her problems on us. I'm very curious.
Wait, can we hear what she just said?
No.
Disregard. She seems upset. I wish she would tell us what's wrong with her.
I want to hug her,
Well, I mean,
but I feel like she'd be extremely uncomfortable if all of us went over there to hug her.
normally I would just go do it, but I won't.
But this is
time.
Talon.
Yeah, I won't this time.
Let's respect her. but I still want to hug her.
Yeah. You can hug me. You want to hug me?
Fuck yes.
Okay.
Matt, you
So-
want to join?
We,
Sure,
like,
I love
goes,
hugs.
Come on, Peanut. And then we all just start hugging.
Fucking
My name is
wholesomest
Peanut,
group
and
ever.
I love warm hugs.
Sentimental as shit.
Oh my god. Okay, so Val, you're gonna be here every time someone's missing, and you're just gonna show up.
He'll just appear.
Can you just be like a wish that we make?
Yeah,
And then
Matthias
Peanut
is a
shows up?
wish. Is a dream our wish? So, oh wait, what is it?
Dream is a
dream
wish
our-
from
yeah, our
Matt.
heart makes. Yeah.
Yeah. Matthias is a
Matthias
wish. Your
is a
heart
dream
makes.
our wish. Our heart makes. When we're missing a party member.
All right, all right.
Maybe make a song. He'll just
Okay.
play it, then Matt will just
All
show
right.
up.
We gotta keep going. We gotta keep going. All right. So, anything else you guys want to do tonight? No.
Nope.
Okay. All right. Who's taking first watch? Moxie.
And I will
Moxie's
also
doing
take
it.
first watch with Moxie.
All right. Nazira's on second watch. Is anyone else?
Are you sure that you don't want me to take a watch?
No,
You're a
it's
lucky
okay.
charm.
Just get some sleep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nismat will do second watch.
All right. The night passes by uneventfully unless there are any conversations that need to happen. No?
Nazira does want to try to talk to that one god.
Oh, yeah, okay. So you take Matthias's talisman, and you are trying to speak to Timora, who is Matthias's god. Okay. Why don't you do me a favor and make me a religion check at advantage?
What do I need to roll for advantage?
Just roll twice and take the higher.
Ooh, second one was a nat 20.
Dang! Okay. All right. So
Gotta get comfy for this.
I know I gotta get ready. I didn't
It's
think.
about to get real.
I didn't think. So how does Nazira pray?
Super awkward. Like, hey, what's up? Like, don't really know what the hell I'm doing, but you know, any insight would be fantastic.
Insight into what specifically?
My past,
Okay.
like where I
Um,
come from.
All right. So Nismat, you are on watch as well. Nazira is going to take a moment off to the, I assume you kind of move off to the side.
Yeah,
facing
she
away.
moved away from the camp.
Still within eyesight because you're
Yeah,
just in a bunch of
You can
grass.
still see the slight glow on her, but like
Mhm.
she's far away to have like it to herself.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I'm just kind of tapping beats
She's
and whatever's
in her
around
head.
me quietly.
Oh, right. Okay, you're taking first watch. Okay. So you start to pray, and you're holding this coin in your hand, and you start to like rub it, and your brain really starts to focus on the feeling of this coin, and your fingers running over it, and then you feel sort of this weightlessness. It's almost like, you know, when you start daydreaming, your brain kind of takes over and your body just does what it does. Your hand is, you can still feel the soft of the coin, the shine, the smoothness, but you also feel sort of a gentle touch on your forearm, as if someone has gripped it, but not quite as forcefully as before. And as you continue to pray, you kind of get this feeling in your chest, and it's not very strong, but it is a reassuring feeling, and it makes you feel like you're in a warm bath. Something nice is washing over you. You can feel the warmth of the sun, the when you win a duel, this feeling of overwhelming joy, and as you pray to this god and kind of get this feeling, you almost feel your other hand move on its own, and it grasps the chain of the necklace around your neck, and it yanks it, and you feel yourself throwing this coin away. And then you kind of come out of this moment and realize that you have tossed this coin off to the side, and you feel the hand marks on your arms like pulse a little bit and then fade, and you can see that the marks are healing, but they're ever so lightly still there.
Well, that was intense. Shit, where'd I put the coin?
Yeah, you can find it. It's just off to the side.
Okay, cool. So Nazira is gonna grab that coin and then start walking back, and she's gonna look at her arms because she noticed that feeling there and noticed that the hand marks did go down a little bit. So yeah, and then she's gonna give the coin back to Matt.
Matthias, who is sleeping at this point.
Yep, she's just gonna place it next to him, just right up in his hand, in Peanut's hand, and curl it around. Just tuck him into bed.
He just rolls over and just like curls up with it.
Love it. All right.
And yeah, and then she's gonna go start her trance.
Cool. All right. The rest of the evening passes unless there's anything else anybody wants to do. All right. You guys get up in the morning and you are able to pack up camp, have your coffee, have your tea, whatever you prefer. Root was able to find a nest, so you had a couple eggs for breakfast. And you guys continue on your way unless there's another conversation anyone needs to have. Nizirah, did you want to talk to anyone?
No, I think she's gonna keep that to herself for a little bit.
Okay. You guys start your journey, start your day, and you guys make it into, and you see that before you, the mountains loom a little bit taller than they did yesterday, because today you have realized that, oh boy, I might have to actually climb this. So as you guys moved through here, there is sort of Matthias, you take them down the edge of this mountain, where there are little hills, but the rock face is very intense. It wouldn't be hard to climb at this point, but you do know of the Deadstone Cleft in the middle, which will kind of have at the end of it does have a back and forth that is easier to get up with. You've never gone all the way up, but you know of it. And yeah, you guys move into this very rocky area. The horses are doing all right. It's not terrible for them. Probably once you get going up into the mountain, might be a little bit more difficult, but you're not quite sure. Okay. All right.
Keep
You
on
guys-
riding.
Yeah, keep on going. Cool. This is the worst thing that anybody in any DM could ask, but what is the marching order right now?
I think I'm out in front more than usual. So just kind of keep myself separated, maybe noticeably. Like it probably feels like to everybody else, it's like 2 steps forward or like 1 step forward, 2 steps back with me, because I've also, I was with the group for a while and now I've separated myself again. So I'm out in front. Root's out in front of us as well, ahead further than I am. Me and Gio are just riding ahead of the crew.
If we have to go down to one at a time, I'll go second as the tank.
Okay.
Nazira will go third.
Yeah, you guys aren't in like a passage where you're gonna have to go, but it might get down that way. So, I would say the first two, Nismat and Talon, please give me a perception check. And, Root.
Blah, 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 blah. That's a natural 20 for a 23.
And
Oh,
18 for me, and let me roll a d20 for Root, my sweet
Alright.
bean. And that is, does he get any extras? Because it was a 15. What's his perception bonus?
Isn't
Plus
he on
6.
your sheet? I was like,
He is, but I can't roll for him on
Oh,
D&D
right,
Beyond.
okay.
I haven't figured that out, so I have to go look at
Yeah.
it. So 20, what is it? What did I say? 15.
a
21.
lot.
21.
All right. Anything above a 20, you guys do notice up in the rocks there is movement. It doesn't seem like well, it seems like a natural movement, but it doesn't seem like the rocks are moving. Or maybe it does kind of seem like the rocks are moving. But they would be very large boulders if they were moving. Gray figures up sort of in the clefts of this, well, at the cleft. In the little cracks in the crevices, there are figures up there. They don't seem to be... Oh, well, you guys, with your rolls, they don't seem to be aggressive, but they are watching.
Not hostile, but,
There.
they're there.
Mm-hmm.
Would I recognize these things? Do I know what they are? Does Root know what they are?
Root has no idea. Root thinks they're boulders.
Okay.
You probably would have heard of, like, moving stone or earth elementals, maybe. You're not sure. You guys didn't really travel this way or this far. The elves didn't really deal in the mountains.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to call behind me. Hey, Nismat, did you notice that we're being watched?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I don't think that's aggressive, but they're definitely keeping an eye on us. Is that is that the way you're perceiving this?
Yes. I don't speak rock, do you?
No. That's not in my bag of tricks.
I didn't think any of us rolled that way.
Rolled that way.
You guys continue?
My jokes don't get better from here. Sorry.
I wouldn't want them to.
Should we tell the others or just keep going?
Nismat will turn around and tell the others what they see.
Cool, they gonna fuck us up or are we okay? What's going on?
Seems to be okay right now.
Just don't provoke them.
Okay.
Does anybody have any experience with moving stone, earth elementals style things?
Nope.
Okay.
I have a cat attacking the back of my screen, but
I can see that.
I've never seen like an elemental before. But I know that there are people that live in here, but they're nice enough.
Okay. Well, let's just not do anything that would provoke them, guys.
An elemental, would I know? No, I guess I wouldn't know.
Jax! You guys continue moving in, and Talon and Nismat, you guys have just heard the door close. As you guys now are all aware of these large creatures, you see that they're kind of walking with you, and they're far enough away that it's hard to make out what they are. They are gray, and very large, and you realize that you're being escorted through this area.
I kind of want to do enthralling performance.
Okie dokie.
I don't know if that would provoke them. I don't think so.
What does it say?
You can choose 5 creatures that watched and listened to you perform for 1 minute. Each target must make a wisdom saving throw, and it is charmed if it fails for 1 hour or until it takes any damage.
Yeah, you can do this. Charmed creatures know that they are charmed after they're, or that you are attempting to charm them.
That's right. Disregard. I don't want to do it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Making sure that you know that.
No, I'm glad. You have to tell me that every time, because I forget every time.
Yeah. You guys continue to move forward, and you realize that they all of these creatures kind of stop under this overpass, and you feel like you're being told that it's probably a good idea to stop as well, because they are escorting you. And over this rock formation that is arced over the passageway, there is movement, and then you guys feel the ground shake like an earthquake is going off right under your feet. And before you, landing on the ground, is a humanoid creature about 18 feet tall, with gray skin, a bald head, and let me just double check, with dark eyes and sort of very formal, but raggedy clothes. They are covered, for the most part, in nice furs and leathers. This creature looks down at you, all very down, and he is going to say to you, "You have entered the domain of the stone giants. My name is Calithic. I am the leader here. What business do you and your band..." Matthias?
Hi, Kay.
I thought you weren't coming back.
I wasn't planning to. These are the people I said that lived here. They needed to come this way. I told them it'd be cool if we passed through. They're trying to get to a temple.
I see. And he crouches down, and he is about, like, probably, like, still 10 feet tall, as he, like, squats down with his knees up and looks at all of you. You have fallen in with a strange bunch.
Oh, I don't think they're that strange.
He was
They're
being
pretty
attacked
nice.
by a plant.
Yeah, they saved me.
Mm-hmm.
Well, any friend of Matthias is a friend of mine. Please, come in. And he motions, and you see a large shift in the rocks. There's sort of a area that goes into the mountain that would be hidden from the normal path unless you were looking backwards. And these creatures next to you seem to relax and fade back into the rocks. They do blend in very well, and a couple of them hang around still because you are with their leader. But he motions to himself and says, "You may call me Kay. May I have your names?"
Well, since I'm in front, I'm Talon. And points up. That's Root.
And I lay on my charm thick, since I think I'm charismatic. I'm like, "Hello, I'm Moxie. Nice to meet you."
I'm Nizirah.
You may call me Nismat, but you may not have my name.
That is fair.
And you know me, I'm Matthias.
Hello. And he gives a very, like, awkward smile. Like, he's trying to smile, but this man does not smile very often. He has a very stone face, one would think. And he is going to lead you guys into the cavern. Matthias, you have been here before. It is well lit with fires. Everything is really big. And the open areas, it's like going into the mines of Moria. Everything is huge. I mean, the structures are huge, the doorways are huge. And there are a bunch of people, these stone giants, walking around. They're very large. There are some humanoid, I'm sorry, not humanoids, but humans. Very few. They're covered in furs and look almost feral. Not approachable is a good word, good use of that phrase. But they, Kay is going to lead you into sort of a sitting room, where there are smaller chairs as well as a large chair for him, and he is going to sit, offer a lot of food, and just ask Matthias, where have you been since you've left us?
Well, I headed east, and then really far east, and then I found some travelers that were heading back to the city. Fell in with some people there, joined a caravan, got abandoned by that caravan, I think, or they left me. It might have been a mistake. I don't want to make any assumptions. And then I found these people.
And you are being eaten by a plant?
Yeah, I stepped on it and it was angry, understandably, and then it tried to eat me, not so understandably. And then these people saved me.
And where do you come from, small ones?
We come from everywhere. But we mainly came from the southwest.
I see. Did you follow the river?
Yes? Did we follow the river? Yes, we did follow the river.
Wonderful. And where are you going, if I may ask?
We're looking for a temple.
One in specific? Or
To
one in
Sol?
general? Oh. That resides on the top of this mountain.
Oh, that's helpful. Because we didn't know exactly where it was, just a general direction.
Elhina's kind of just like looking up, like she's getting the feeling that whatever it is, it's like, it's there.
Don't know how I get where, but that way.
Mm-hmm. And how do you plan to get to this very secluded area?
We hadn't really worked that out yet. Do you
Well,
have any recommendations?
Must you go tonight?
We could probably rest.
No, we
for
could
a
probably
bit.
rest, yeah. We've been traveling all day.
Well, if you will remain for the evening, I might be able to find some people to bring you up there tomorrow. They will not be able to carry your horses. Horses do not like to be carried.
I hear Geo just whinnying. Like, I'd absolutely not. No. I heard that. I understood that. I don't like it. Would you be able to take care of the horses until we come back down? If we come back down? Do you have the...
Why do you say if? You seem like you
Well,
act
I
like
don't
we're gonna
know.
die.
I mean, you always
Depending
have
where
to,
we go.
you know. I mean, what if we have to go somewhere further that the horses can't go? Again, there's no point in coming back down to be like, we can't take them with us, and then go back up to continue. I don't know. I'm just saying.
If you wish to leave them here, we can give them space. I cannot hold them forever. But perhaps for a 10-day.
I think
Okay.
we would gladly accept your offer.
Is there anything you need? Matthias saved my life. I can only offer the same gratitude for saving his.
I don't know if it was that serious, but yeah, I did help.
A
Can I
very
hear the
large
story
hand pats.
of how Matthias saved your life? I feel like that's a good payment. We all could use a good story.
I agree with that.
The story of how I was injured is left to my people. I cannot give away the secrets. But when I was in need and my healers could not fix my non-physical wounds, Matthias came and was able to heal me with magic.
I got lost.
Well, sounds like your luck came in handy and you found him just in time.
That sort of happens to me a lot.
Yeah, Talon's starting to believe that he actually is lucky. Just not in the traditional sense.
I think we all.
Yeah. Like, maybe not in, like, everyday actions, but right place, right time.
He hasn't died
Yeah.
yet, so like...
In Moxie's head, she's been confused why you all don't trust him so much. Like, so what? He can't light a fire. Like, who cares? Like, so what? He gets lost. People get lost all the time. I'm kind of like, yeah, no big deal.
Lost? I don't understand the concept of
Yeah.
lost.
Okay. The king will offer you food and drink. If you intend to imbibe in the alcohol of the stone giants, he will warn you that it is incredibly strong, and not for the faint of heart or faint of constitution.
I'd be
Moxie
willing to
thinks
try
this is
some.
Yeah, Moxie thinks this is a challenge.
Moxie wants so you can hold her liquor.
Sure.
I will sip on some timidly.
Nismat will try some as well.
Yeah, it's just like
Okay.
you can't not, you know.
I shouldn't have said anything. All right, so Matthias, is there anything you'd like to say in this moment?
Oh, like half as much. Okay, so last time I had a cup, it's not as strong as it tastes. It doesn't taste as strong as it is at first, but I was. That checks out. I was out of it for like a day.
Ooh, yeah.
So
we don't-
just be very careful.
We don't want a day. So like a
Yeah.
quarter of a cup, would that be a
Yeah.
fun amount to have?
Half fuck me up.
Yeah.
Somewhat blacked out, but not really to where I still know what I'm doing.
Yeah, you're browned out. You're mostly remember everything.
You'll
but you're
remember bits and
functional.
pieces.
Yeah, you're functional the next day.
Yeah. You could wake up the next morning.
I
will
don't like
mix.
the term browned out.
That is just so bad. Where did you come up with that?
Grayed
It's always
out,
said in
maybe?
Philadelphia.
Wait, no,
That's
that's
perfect.
absolutely a saying.
Yeah, a brown out.
All right, who is having this alcohol?
I'm gonna
Nazira.
have half as much as everybody else, though.
Fair. Okay.
Matthias will also have a very, very small amount of it.
I just want
Okay.
to try it. I don't want to get drunk.
Everyone but Matthias and Talon, please make a Constitution saving throw, you absolute crazy people.
13.
19.
3.
Okay, so, Nazira drinks about half of what they gave her and is fast asleep within 20 minutes.
She's had a hard day.
Nismat, you drink it. You're like, yeah, this is great. I mean, it's not that bad. You stand up and immediately fall over onto your chair and get the spins. And you're dealing with that for most of the night.
I don't like
Moxie,
that.
no, Moxie, you're like, this is pretty good. You're pretty good. You stand up. You're like, I would say you're like a happy drunk. Like, you're about as drunk as you wanted to be. Your body is processing this a lot better than the others. And Matthias and Talon, you guys are just sipping. So you're getting like the tinglies in your hands and your fingers and in your cheeks.
The tips
You
of our
feel
ears
warm.
are numb.
Yeah. You feel the warmth in your chest a little bit. Everyone is at the point of being drunk where y'all are chatty. y'all are saying things that you wouldn't say if you weren't drunk. I'm just saying. You don't have to, but that is kind of where you're at.
Nazira is gonna miss all of this because she passed the fuck out.
You rolled like a 3.
God damn
Nismat
it.
is laying on the floor next to Nazira, just talking her ear off as she's passed out.
I'm telling Alhina like this really extensive story about this constellation that's like kind of blurry, like I think I'm talking about the right constellation. And like she's not whipping out her star chart, right? Because she's also a little buzzed. And we're just sitting and like talking about it started as like a normal story, like a real story from like where I grew up. But now we're just making up different shapes in the night sky, right? We're just like, wait, but what if that's a fish? And that fish decided that it wanted to be a merman. And then that merman wanted to be a tiger. How would the merman become a tiger?
Are you drunk or high?
I don't both. It's
Bit of both, I guess.
Stuff is strong.
We're surrounded by these rock people still, right?
Yes, you are. They are,
Okay.
but I will clarify, they are not made of stone, but they look like stone.
So Moxie is performing, super
Bloody
drunk.
Moxie's coming out.
Yeah. She's clearly performing to catch the eye of some of these rock men.
They are 18 feet tall.
She doesn't care.
Okay.
And then, like, as I'm performing, like, Nazira's passed out. So I usually say the shitty things in my head, like, dude, what is there under their, like, loincloths look like? I don't know. And then when Talon stops telling her story, I'm like, I really want to look at these rock people's junks, but there's like this dude back at the circus I really like, so I feel bad. That's why I always do all this stuff, but I don't even care right now. And so Moxie's trying to like juice it up for these rock people, which probably hopefully goes nowhere, but she's too
Give
drunk
me
to
a
care.
performance check at no. You're the bard. Give me a performance check at disadvantage. If you're gonna say I'm wooing everyone, we're gonna see how it goes,
Yeah,
and you are gonna have
Better
consequences.
be the true fucking bard and sleep with everyone, you dirty
Oh
slut.
god, I got an 18 and a 12, so a 12.
12 plus
12's not bad for
your performance. Okay, Matthias, this is amazing. You've never seen someone perform like this. It is pretty cool. The hill giant or the stone giants are, like it's really amusing to them. They're not like receptive. They don't really understand what you're going for. But they are enjoying your performance.
That's good enough for me.
Matthias has pulled out the book again and is trying to do tarot card readings for Kay. But
He's very
it's
interested.
It's not going well.
He believes you. He's very they're very slow moving and very like they think things through. So you're flipping through a book and trying to figure things out is not not distracting to him. He just it finds you I would say adorable is a good word for it. Like he's like, oh, he's trying really hard.
And then probably halfway through when the performance Matthias is like just gotten distracted halfway through the tarot card reading and is watching the performance.
What are you doing, Moxie?
I'm kind of laying it all out. Like I'm playing my.
Are you dancing on the table?
Not yet. Not yet. Because I'm still trying to be musically proficient. So I've got one hand on my pan flute playing it while I pat on my drum. So I'm making like a simple but like entertaining beat with that.
Mm-hmm.
And I rotate between that and my horn, and then I start telling jokes that rock giants probably don't get.
Yeah. Do you have bells on your ankles?
Sure.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Like a little.
I think I do.
Jingle as you. Yeah. Cool.
I'm doing 3 instruments at once.
Yeah. Moxie's doing great, guys. Talon and Nismat, she's doing solid up there. To everyone else, it's like, I mean, it's pretty good. It's not amazing. It's probably tripping a little bit, but once it gets a little bit later, you start to lose your sense of gravity. So, is there anything else you guys want to do tonight?
I also, in my drunk ramblings, am going over to Nismat and Talon, and I start talking about Morty. He's the carpenter at the circus. I'm like, you guys, I know I like seem so slutty, but it's just I'm trying to get my mind off of Morty. Like, I really like him. It's just the timing's never right. I just kind of ramble about that for a while.
Well, tell us about Morty. What's he like?
Like, he's just like he's really quiet, and I don't know. Like, I like his face a lot, and he like makes cool things, and like he fixes everything. He's just like cool.
What's his favorite way to cook potatoes?
Oh my god, he loves baked potatoes.
Mm.
They're like his favorite.
I feel like
He
that's a
sounds
really
nice.
good choice. Yeah. He sounds like a good one.
Yeah.
I like potatoes.
We should make some loaded baked potatoes.
That sounds really good.
Sounds really. Did anyone bring potatoes?
No,
No,
Talon, can you
Oh.
hunt a pig or something so we can get some pork in there?
I don't think there are any up here. They don't
Maybe these rock
really.
people have some.
Can
I
we?
mean, maybe. They just
What-
fed us all this food. I think we just have the drunk munchies, and we should probably just go pick it what's left over on that table full of food right there.
Maybe there's potatoes.
Maybe there are potatoes. I don't even remember if there were potatoes. Should we go look for potatoes?
Yeah, we're going
Okay.
Yes.
looking
Let's go
for
look for
potatoes.
potatoes.
Excuse me, Mr. Giant Person.
He is currently trying to shuffle a deck of cards. A very small deck of cards to him. Yes.
Is there a kitchen that I may use?
Not one that is functioning this late.
If I light the fire myself, can I use it?
I do not think that it is wise at this hour.
I tried. There's no potatoes.
We can
Have I
make more.
shuffled them sufficiently?
We can make potatoes tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll worry
Okay.
about it later.
Yeah, that's
We'll
good. I'll
find
just
some.
unfold this one. Yeah.
My apologies, young one. Oh boy. Y'all going to bed?
Yeah, I think
Nazira wants stories in the fucking morning, you bitches.
this is the first time that Talon's gonna include herself in like a cuddle pile.
Nismat will pick Nazira up and cocoon her in whatever bed.
Yeah, our bed
We cuddle
rolls are
pile
like
in.
next to each other.
Y'all
Like
are
we're
on
all
one bed.
We're
Y'all
all
are
on one bed
one large
tonight.
bed.
Yes.
You can use my tail as a pillow.
Root is even like at the top of the bed, just all feathers, like
Oh yeah.
like a big ol' like 7-foot wingspan pillow.
Uh-huh. Oh boy. So during the evening, Matthias, Kay will ask you if you will if you will remain behind for a short time. They have a harvest festival that they're going to do. And well, like a harvest blessing, and they would like you to be there for it.
Oh, yeah, sure, definitely. I can stick around for that. If everyone else doesn't mind.
Well, you may ask them in the morning.
Okay.
And he looks over, and they're just all passed out, like drooling, snoring, off in the corner. Would you like?
Yeah.
Would you like to join your companions, or would you like your old bed back?
Like glances over at all this. I think I'll just let them sleep over there. I'll just pass out over here.
All right, you guys sleep. I would like everyone but Nazira, Talon, and Matthias. Well, I'd like Nismat and Moxie to make another Constitution saving throw, please.
16.
The die is in the way. Move. I want to eat. It's a 23.
23.
All right. You guys feel fine in the morning. A little groggy, like, after a night of drinking, you kind of feel a little run down, like you didn't get the best sleep in the world. Nazira, you wake up, you've had the most energy you've ever had. Like, in the last 2 weeks, you're just, like, ready to go. You wake up before everyone. I mean, you don't sleep that often, so, passing out was a treat for you.
She's ready to fucking go.
You guys wake up. The stone giants kind of sleep in a little bit, but they will make arrangements for you. They have 4 of these giants that will take you up the mountain. Matthias, you wake up and have the day.
Yeah, morning, everyone. They wanted me to stay here for a bit. Need my help with something with the festival. Do y'all think you can make it? I know you can make it without me. Is that okay?
Yeah. If
Yeah,
you
that's
want to
fine.
stay. Just like rubbing your head
Yeah.
a little bit. Yeah, of
Yeah.
course.
Maybe I'll see you again sometime. We'll catch up later.
Well, if
I
you're
hope everything goes well.
If you're still here when we come back for the horses, hopefully. We'll see you
Probably,
then.
maybe.
My horse likes
Well-
apples.
So does mine.
I'll take care of the horses.
Thank you.
Thanks, Matthias. Have fun.
Yeah, and good luck with everything. I hope you find whatever it is you're looking for.
Is that
Why
like
do
a
I-
blessing from him?
Why do I feel like this guy's gonna get kicked by all of our horses?
I'm gonna go over
I
to
feel like this guy's
Geo
gonna get
and
kicked
I'm
by
gonna
all of our-
specifically speak with animals and be like, look, the little one's gonna look after you guys. The big ones are also gonna look after you guys. Okay? Don't kick the little one. He's already a little scared of you. Just be nice, okay? Just tell the others to be nice.
I'll be
Random
muted.
I'll be
Right.
muted.
What if they attempt to eat us?
They won't attempt to eat you. They've promised me that they won't attempt to eat you.
The feral ones look scary.
They won't. We're gonna be back in a couple days, and we'll get out of here. But I didn't think you wanted to climb up the mountain.
They're not going to carry me, are they?
That's why we're going without you, and we're leaving you here so they don't carry you.
This is acceptable.
Okay.
Will we be fed?
Yeah, of course you'll be fed. I told
This
them
is
to make sure that
acceptable.
they give you guys apples, carrots, all your favorite things.
Good.
Any other requests that I can let them know that you really want before I leave?
I want them to clean up my poop.
They will definitely muck your stall
Good.
if they put you in a stall, and if not, I will make sure that they clean your area thoroughly daily.
Good.
Okay. Are we good?
Yes.
Okay, here's an apple.
Talon,
Yes,
Talon, can you say hi to Dante for me and tell him good morning?
I will. Hey Dante.
What?
Nismat says good morning. She's gonna
Is-
pass Nismat an apple to give to him.
He eats it very slowly, and he says to Talon, "Is that the tall one with the spikes?"
Yeah.
Does this mat have a tail?
No. Dragonborn don't have tails.
She may ride me again.
Okay. Well, we're leaving for a couple days. So you're gonna be here. I told Geo the deal. They're gonna be
Mhm.
taking care of you guys. So
Will I get
you're-
to sleep?
of course. You can sleep for the next couple days if you want to. Just wake up to eat, okay?
I will remember this.
Okay.
Nismat's giving him some soft scritches around the jaw and around the ears.
His head extends a little bit as you get to his jaw, and he kind of just gets the neck scritchies.
The claws come in handy every once
Oh,
in a
yeah.
while.
He will say to Talon, "We do not fear this one. She is kind."
She is kind.
I want to know
Nismat,
what
he thinks you're very kind.
I want to know what my horse is saying.
Mine too.
Good.
Can you tell
Is this the rest of the
Elvira I
episode?
say goodbye, and I will miss her sexy ass.
I will tell this to the horses, but we will not make LB make another voice for them.
Okay.
I love this.
Elvira agrees that she has a sexy ass, and Pinto is wants to run. Just go.
I will make sure that I tell the rock giants that it's he, the Pinto is a he or a she, I don't remember. He would like some free range to sprint a little.
Okay.
So that they don't keep him locked up for the next 4 days. So I'll make sure that I tell whomever is nearby and
Mhm.
going to be watching the horses that he needs to let off some steam.
Perfect. They are receptive to this, and the 4 giants who are going to be, they are physically going to be carrying you up the mountain. So they have kind of slings. What are those things called? The papoose, the thing that goes around the front and the back like a baby.
A baby Bjorn.
I can't.
Yeah, papoose, I think.
Yeah. They have those for you guys.
We can't sit on their shoulders.
Oh my god, I don't fucking care. Put me in one of those things.
I want to be a
Talon does
papoose.
not want to be in one.
Nazira is so fucking for it.
It's more of a comfort thing for them, because like they're gonna be moving and stuff.
All right.
Yeah. So yeah, they're ready to go when you are.
Reluctantly, I will climb in one. But I'm not pleased.
Yeah.
I like
you
it
got-
here. I feel dainty.
Now you know how I feel all the time.
Mm-hmm. It's nice.
Not
Matthias,
always, but
Matthias, your friends are getting papoosed up, getting all done up. Is there anything you'd like to say to them before they take? Is there anything you guys want to say to Matthias before you take off?
Matt, you
might
adorable
not see them
peanut.
again.
Hey, Matthias,
care.
good luck with all of your future ventures. And, tell your mistress, Tamora, to keep us in mind as far as, dealing with our fates go. Because that's apparently going to be something we need. Some
I
good
will.
luck. Okay.
I will. All of you travel safe. I hope I get to see you again, but I'm sure everything's going to work out really, really well.
It was
Have
nice
fun
meeting
getting
you.
lost.
Don't step on any more plants.
I'll try not to. But does grass count?
Not on this plane.
Okay. Bye.
And you guys wave out of your papooses as these stone giants begin to climb up the mountain. I'm glad that I muted myself. That was disgusting. These stone giants make quick work of the area, and it takes them about 6 hours of climbing to reach a peak. You're not quite at the top of this mountain, but they kind of let you down out of these papooses. On your journey, you've learned their names to the best that you can pronounce them. Most of 3 of them don't even speak common, but the 4th one will explain to you the dangers of the mountain, the animals that live up here. They say that for the most part, your climb down, they'll explain the way that you're supposed to go because they're not going to wait for you. They'll just explain where you need to go, and what's the easiest way down for people your size, basically. And they will drop you off at this sort of summit and explain that the temple is just further on, and that they can't go any further because it is not a temple that they believe in. It is not their religion, so they don't want to pursue it any further than this. And they leave you at the peak. You have
Say goodbye and thank you.
You have probably about an hour's worth of walking to do. You have a little bit of climbing. It's not that difficult. I'm not going to make you roll for it. But is there anything you guys would like to talk about on the way?
Did I miss anything last night? I mean, I feel fantastic, but I want to know what I missed. You're hesitating. Yes.
Moxie did a very lovely rendition of a sea shanty that I'd never heard before. I don't even know that it was in a song per se. But there was a lot of dancing.
Ooh.
Yep. And Alhina and I looked at the stars a lot.
Hmm. And I think there were bells somewhere.
Oh, that
I
was
remem-
me.
I remember hearing
Oh.
bells.
It was nice.
So you guys don't really remember.
There weren't any potatoes.
No, no potatoes. Man, I still want a potato.
You know, you could stick them in a cup and grow them in just water. We should get one. We can name it.
Is it? Interesting. Alrighty then. Moving on.
You guys turned the corner around this very large boulder that this path is moving around, and you see in front of you as you get to the end of this path a large building, larger than anything you were expecting to see up here, that is completely covered in gold, shining in the bright sunlight. It's still a little ways off, but you can see the whole building in its glory. It's one level, lots of pillars, but from top to bottom, it is covered in gold. And as you get closer, you can see the intricacy. It's not just plated in gold. There are very small, detailed drawings and paintings and sculptures of golden suns and different stories that are being told over this whole area. And you guys approach it, unless there's something you guys want to do first.
I just had a question.
Sure.
Because this is the first time I'm ever getting close to any sort of religious building,
Mm-hmm.
probably in my life. Do I hear anything?
You do not.
Okay.
So you guys approach the front door. Again, you walk sort of up a couple steps. It's more like a building that you would find in Roman style, kind of mixed with a little bit of the like Western thatched roof sort of situation. And you see that these pillars have these etchings and these depictions going all the way up. It's kind of bright to look at because you also realize that from every single angle, no matter where the sun could be, it would be shining off of this building. And the sun right now is probably about midway through the sky, probably a little quarter of the way down, maybe. And as you approach these doors and go to knock, they open, and there is a humanoid standing in the doorway. And he sort of folds his hands and smiles, looking at you, and says, "We've been waiting for you. Please, come in." And that's where we'll end it for tonight because we're getting kind of late. So thank you guys so much for hanging out. It's not a bad cliffhanger. It's just a cliffhanger this time. Don't worry, guys. So thank you. I just want to say thank you everyone for hanging out in chat. You guys have been really active. Really appreciate it. All of the subscriptions and the bits, the follows that have been happening. Again, we are having the giveaway for the 300 followers. So check the link. And we're going to go around and have everyone do their sign-offs, let everyone know where they can find you, what you're doing next, handles, all that sort of fun stuff. We'll start with Val, since you're a professional, you know what you're doing. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm sorry, I have a tradition here. The amazing, the funny, the fantastic, and the sexy Val. Go ahead.
Thank you. I don't know if any of those words, including professional, really apply to me, but I'll take it. Hi everyone. Once again, I'm Val at the Kraken's Crown on Twitter and Twitch. You can find me streaming most of the time, or pretty much all the time, on our channel along with Savannah. Game nights with 2 G's and a K. I'm there Thursdays through Sundays, either running games or playing in them. I run games of the Cypher system for the cyberpunk setting of we do a game called Shotguns and Sorcery on Saturdays, as well as Overarms, which is loosely based on like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure and Shaman King. It's a lot of fun stuff. Come join us. I'll also plug, because it went out during our game and I can actually talk about it, in 2 weeks on the 26th. I'll be doing a one shot over on Savrik's channel of Morkborg and their new the new Kickstarter campaign, or I guess one shot that's coming out, Treasures of the Troll King. That's going to be on the 26th at 8 o'clock. So come hang out with us there.
Cool. Yes. Thank you for joining us tonight, and thank you for being filling in for Savvy because she can't be here.
Well, thank you. It was big shoes to fill.
Well, yes, it's true.
But thank you guys for having me. Y'all were super awesome. This was a lot of fun.
Yay! Next up, we have the excellent, the friendly, the flashy, and the dependable Sarah, the Hype Goblin.
I'm flashy?
Well, in a good way.
I like it. Hey everybody, I'm the Hype Goblin. My name's Sarah. You can find me on all the social medias as the Hype Goblin. Thursday through Sunday, I run streams on my own channel doing video games and TTRPGs. We do video games Thursday and Friday. Saturday, we have a Masks of New Generation game called Super Prom, DM'd by the wonderful Saucefire. And on Sunday mornings, you can start your day with me if you also enjoy ending your day with me in our Nexus Adventures Homebrew campaign at 9 a.m. That's me.
Yeah, thank you so much. The next up we have the generous, the reliable, the resourceful, and the sincerely beautiful Tanya.
Oh my god, that's me. Hi guys, I'm Tanya. You can find me at Tanya Rolling Places. I listen to Spider Facts with Billy. Episode 1 is entitled "Where Do Babies Come From?" And we talk about eggs coming out of a Meyer bag. So do with that what you will. And thank you guys. Have a good night.
Wonderful, thank you so much. Next up we have the kind, the these are not great adjectives. This is not helpful. The no. The silly, the smart, the wise Rachel.
Well, I don't know about any of those things, but hi, I'm Rachel Elizabeth. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. You can find me here on Twitch at Rachel Elizabeth, where I stream things like Dead by Daylight and Skyrim. Dead by Daylight usually happens on Tuesdays. Skyrim happens on Fridays because then I get to talk with all of you wonderful people. Because I played through that game like 150 times. You can find me on Instagram and Twitter at RachelIsAMess with a Z in the middle instead of an S. And on Sundays, I'm here with all these beautiful people. Yeah, that's it. Bye.
Yay! And last but certainly not least, we have the loving, the loyal, the passionate, the plucky Kelly.
Ooh, yes. Sure, I'll take all those things. I like it. Hello, my name is Kelly. You can find me on the TikToks under Shorty Kel. If you're into pole dancing, don't be creepy. You can also follow my professional page at Kel_behind the chair if you're into some cosmetology stuff as I go through my journey of cosmetology school. And then I'm here on Sundays playing Nazira, the drow, who is extremely dirty. So, you know, hi.
Hello, Raiders. Thank you so much for hanging out, and thank you, players, for hanging out with me and playing my silly game and being really horny, as always. And I guess for all of you raiders who've just stopped by, we are just finishing up our game. We are live every Sunday night at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I'm actually going to go raid indoor. They're playing Rime of the Frost Maiden, and they will be playing for a little while now still. So stick around so you can go see them. Thank you for the follows and the subscription, Savvy. And for next time this channel is going to be live is going to be on Tuesday. I'm going to be playing Dead by Daylight myself. And then Thursday for Themeless Thursdays with Lauren and all of the gang. And then Fridays for Friday Night Frights, we're going to play something spooky, probably more Labyrinthine, because that was really fun. But yeah, stick around, go to the raid, have fun, tell them all I say hi, and until next time, I'm LB Hack 'em Up. Hack recklessly. Bye!